Hey everyone, it is Ripper here with Red Dead Redemption 2. I do want to show you something. I did a video on this before, but it was too long. Therefore, I don't think people have seen it. One of the first things you should do in this game is upgrade your satchels. If you notice, under tonics, I'm just loaded with them. And the thing is, I haven't really made any since the end of chapter 2. Probably I'm at the beginning of chapter 4. If you look at the amount of food that I have, the big game meat, which fills your cores up all the way and then gives you a golden core. The time is for Deadeye, the mint is for health, and oregano is for stamina. I believe those are the three. But the first thing you need to do is upgrade all of your satchels so that you can get the Legend of the East satchel from Pearson. Maybe I'll do a video on the whole thing, but it would take quite some time to do. So here's one of the first things you need to do is get the iguana skin. And here's where you can get it in chapter 2. You can get your satchel upgraded in chapter 2 to the max, and I recommend that because in chapter 2 the enemies you fight, they're easier to fight. Everything is just easier in chapter 2, so your skill set doesn't have to be as high. So what you need to do is find a boat and come over here. If you can't find a boat, you can swim from this point where I'm at right here straight across. And what you'll need to do, matter of fact, I'll just do that to show you. What you need to do is use this is, just so you know, this is the shortest point across. We're going to actually go right here. This is going to be the shortest point. So we're going to go to this waypoint by this rock right here. Well, I guess a little bit further down. All right, right here is going to be the shortest point. We're going to go straight across. But what you need to do is open your satchel, or actually you can do it on your tonics. The left button will go to items. We're going to increase our stamina and put a fortification around it. I'm going to cycle through these and see if there's one that fortifies greatly. That's slightly. All right, fortifies moderately. So that's probably the one we're going to do. That does all three. We don't need to do all three. All right, so we're going to do this one right here, the potent bitters. And I will have a gold ring around my stamina because once you swim, your stamina starts going down. When you run out of stamina, you're going to drown as soon as your health goes down. Now, if you're in chapter 2, you will probably want to also do that on your health and put there's a bass, put a gold shield around your health also, so that when your stamina runs out, you have a little bit longer life to live before you die. Now, you can press A to get across there. I believe you could probably use your horse to do this also. You'd want to do the same thing with your horse. Put a shield around the core of your horse. And you want to time this so that when you're swimming, you hit the A. When his arms come out in front, he's doing a breaststroke. And that will conserve the most energy. If you just rapidly tap like I'm doing right there, your stamina starts dropping fast. So as soon as his arms is out in front, push the A to do a nice smooth breaststroke. Alright, so once you swim across to this part, you're going to go down here and you're going to go across this area right here, because that's where the iguanas are, and that's the only place where you're going to be able to find iguanas before you get to chapter 4 or 5. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's 5 when you go to Guarma. And there's... How do these rabbits get here? I guess they swim. Anyway, chapter 5 is going to have some, but you're not going to have your bow and arrow. You're not going to have varmint rifle. So it's going to be hard to get a perfect iguana skin over there. Alright, so then you're going to swim across here. If you're in chapter 2 and your stamina is not very high, you need to wait, take a knee, and rest and recover your stamina before you go across here so you don't die. Now the good thing is, once you go across here, you don't have to swim back. Alright, now there's an iguana right there. I'm going to get the varmint rifle out. I'm going to see, it's a 3-star. I call them 3 stars, but it's going to be a perfect iguana pelt. So I'm going to sneak up on it because you need the perfect iguana skin to get your satchel upgraded. It's just one of the ingredients of many. I'll go back to the camp in a second and I'll show you. Alright, there it is right there, the iguana. Now I have a scope on here. I'm just going to headshot it right there. I have a scope on my varmint rifle, so it makes it easy to see what I'm doing. So there you see, it's still a 3-star because I did a headshot. The iguana was looking up trying to see me. So there's my perfect iguana skin. It's just that easy to get. You need the varmint rifle. I didn't have to dead-eye it or anything like that. And are there any others? Nope. Alright, another thing you can do while you're over here, there is a ship over here. I don't think I can get the hat. No. I cannot. The hat's on my horse, but there's a pirate hat in here in this ship, which is really it's my favorite hat in the game. There's also going to be more iguanas over here. They like to hang out by this ship. There's also some elixir over here that, or some pirate rum or something that gives you some experience for health or stamina. I just don't remember which one. Alright, there's a crab. Crab. Now I don't think you need the crab for anything on the... No, you don't need a crab for the satchels. But you will find your pirate hat in here. There will be a lockbox right down in here. In this area, there it is right there. Now, I've already opened it, so there shouldn't be anything in it. If there's anything in it, it will be a bonus. Hey, there is something in it. How about that? Alright, so this does give you some EXP. And then right over in this area is where the pirate hat would be. It's right there. But I've already gotten it, so it's not there, of course. Something did just pop up. I don't know what it was. I just saw something pop up on my screen. Anyway, that's all that's in here. Then we're going to come out. And since I swim over here, I would need to swim back. Or, what you can do... Actually, I need some of this stuff here. I'll pick it real quick. And then I'm going to make camp. And once I take my camp down, it's going to spawn me back over on the mainland. So I don't have to swim back across. So this will save me some time. All right, so we're going to make our camp. Items. Camp. Now, as you look right here, right now, I am back on the mainland. I am at the old campsite. Those are the islands across there. So all I got to do now is leave. I tear down the camp. There's the dock from chapter 3. And I'm back on the mainland. You see the islands are over here. So instead of swimming back, just camp and save yourself the tonic that you need to get back.